Now this is a bit of a focus on the AMX CDC, the lightly armoured French medium stroke sniper, stroke tank destroyer, stroke spotter, stroke multi-role, use it what you want, premium tier 8 vehicle. In 1949 France developed a tank based on the King Tiger called the M4, and they gave it some turret variants, and then they changed the bodywork just to suit themselves a little, but it was loosely based on the King Tiger or stroke the Tiger 2, and they produced the 50-100, the 50B, which never ever came into service to do anything. And parallel to that, in 1946 they designed the AMX Chasseur de Char, which is this, and it's lightly armoured as I just explained, and it was designated as a tank destroyer. It's based on the M4 chassis. It's fitted with a rounded, sleek turret, as you see here, for a 90mm cannon, but no prototype was ever built. But on paper, this thing did exist. Now, in the gameplay, it's fast as shit off a shovel. It gets around the battlefield. It can be annoying to the enemy because of its speed and its ability to out-traverse, out-beguile, get most of the tier 8 heavy turrets won't turn as quick as this thing can drive by, so low chance of fire on the engine. If you wanted to run food you could, but hey, we're all out there trying to make money in this thing, so I don't. So there's the gun, 90mm, 10 degrees of gun depression, 20 degrees of elevation. It's a 90mm cannon, standard for tier 8 preems. It turns relatively good, but it goes faster in a straight line back and forth. The turret turns relatively good, and the view range is 390, which is excellent. There's the radio for communicating with other green morons, and the ammunition is all over this blooming tank, so just don't get shot, really, to be quite honest. And if you do, and you get shot in the front, you expect to get ammo racked or lose your driver, and so, or your engine if you're really unlucky. And that's the crew. It's a great crew trainer, by the way, and it's a great silver earner, even if you fire a few premium rounds as I do in the gameplay. Armour, nothing to speak of. Hey, why did I show you that? There's nothing. It's wafer thin mints. Basically it. So the gun, 2.2 aiming time. I don't bother running vert stabs or a gun lane drive. 2.2 is good enough for the uses of this tank. The penetration at 212 is amazing on standard ammo, and on 258 on primos is really good. The alpha damage is standard for tier 8 prems, 240. So, you know, don't expect to be knocking anybody off the map in one hit unless you get a lucky ammo rack shot through the front of something Russian or something like this. And so let's go and have a look at the game. It's a mastery game. Just quickly before I do that, the equipment I run on this is optics because I want to see further, use it like a spotter, but you can trade them out for vert stabs or a gun lay and drive. The choice is yours, but I mean vertical stabilizers, and you've got snapshot trained on your crew, don't really do much on this thing because the aiming time's good, dispersion's not too bad, and firing on the move is garb anyway, so it's not something you'd be doing. So we're at El Haloof, and we've taken the corner in a really fast, aggressive position. I've already put 2 shots into a T-29 that was trying to cross the middle. He then backed off, so that allowed me to progress. So we want to check and see if they're going to push this ridge here, which they have. And no thanks very much, that's a T-34. I'm not going to get involved in a face-to-face with him, but what I can do is know that this tank here is keeping him at bay for a little while, and I can join in with these to put the main heavy force under a bit more pressure. So we take a shot into the lower plate of the IS-6, we make our first pen of the game. Premium ammunition was loaded because of the T-29's angling, and the IS-6 is a particularly nasty tank to try and pen no matter what. But as you can see, be the surprise, not the focus. He's not looking at me. If he was, I wouldn't have sat there. Artillery is loving me right now. Who cares? I'm not going to hang around for that. He'll be gone shortly because he's detected. And let's face it, everybody kills an artillery quickly. Now, do I want to sit here and take more shots at these guys and put my health at risk? No. But what I can know is that the T-34 is now being engaged by 2 vehicles, so I go and join in on that, and he's been taken out. T-29 in the distance is no threat, he's gone behind the rocks. So we then come across an ONI. Now, no view range on this tank at all, so I know that I can engage and fire at him at will through this tree. But of course, Japanese armour at that angle, regardless of what tier it is ridiculous on the heavy tanks. So we want to make sure that we go and put these shots through, so we're not hanging around too long dealing with such little health.
Enemy is hit.
And as we were attacking him, we'd got a few more damage ribbons in regards to spotting. So now, don't be the focus, be the surprise. These guys are the focus of the Tiger II. Away we go. Round past him, we get a bumper fire into his side. My turret's jammed, but we still managed to get one in. I'm not going to repair that turret for a 20 grand repair kit, but I do run large things just in case I can lessen the chance of modular damage. And we stick another one into him, run out in front of the tier 7 tank destroyer, tier 6 tank destroyer, because once again, be the surprise, not the focus. He's not looking at me, it's no problem at all.
Ready to fire on target.
Get a tracking shot into him. And tough armoured little shit bounces me shot, but we managed to pick up the kill. So now we've got another spot, and we get out the way of the Black Prince's multiple rounds per second, which would have made a stupid mess of me. And once again, we be the surprise, not the focus. So Mr. I'm going to sit here and just perma-fire, doing my hit ratio, doing his hit ratio no good at all. And he bounces then on the Tiger 1, which he bounces on the Tiger 1. Yep, you heard that. And then we flank around here, pick up the spot on the partial health Tiger 2, Tiger 1. He's stock. So we know we can trade with him, it's no problem. Now where he's positioned, he can't shoot me. And apparently I can't shoot him.
Punched a hole in their armor.
And that's game. Do we pick up a mastery 1? $72,000 credits. 2,728 damage, 1,384 spotting, and we pick ourselves up a top tank performance. See you on the next one.